Yo, ladies and gentlemen, manze karibuni sana na karibuni tena to another episode of the very blessed talks. On our show today, majamaa, sijui nianze wapi. Tuko na multi-talented actor, dancer, na ni break dancer by the way. Break dancer, mwimbaji, casting director, producer, na most importantly, in regards to our topic ya leo, is a mental health advocate. Ladies and gentlemen, nataka kuinvitea Samuel Luchemo, sijui kama nimesema fiti. Luchemo. Very nice.
Thanks you very much for the host. I'm glad to be here.
Amazing. Sasa kwenda direct manze kwa hii topic yetu ya leo. Mental health. I think you word imekuwa thrown around sana, especially in the past 4 years.
Yes.
Word iko tu kila mahali ukitembea hapa mental health. I'm sure people understand what it is. But I would like to understand wewe ndio uko mental health advocate. Ulifikaje hapo? Story yako ni gani?
Yeah, it's a long one. First, I go through childhood traumas. Because no one who is a psychologist has not gone through traumas. Because there are certain professions in this world you just don't get into. Lazima umepitia something and it leads you there.
Katrigger flan.
So me, some childhood traumas that I healed from. And now, from there, my mom used to give me certain psychological books to read.
Okay.
As I was either 8 years, 9 there, and I loved the human mind. So, Soma Nini, I wanted to be a psychologist your time. And I know it's not marketable, yet she is a nurse. So, okay. So I tried to do another course now in the film and journalism. But she knew I'll still end up doing what I love.
So maybe just to ask, venye unajua tukua primary, mwadi tu angekam, all of a sudden unza uki grow up unatakuwa nini? Sikiwa sana sema pilot, engineer, so ulikuwa unasema psychologist.
Because I loved it sana. But you know, that time people are not speaking much about mental health.
True.
So kabidi tu keep on. So I had to find a way to interlink whatever I'm doing but with psychology. I had to learn how can I interlink now journalism or film now with the mental health. Because everyone is a human being, so lazima psychology plays there.
Yeah.
So that's how I did it. And then now 2018 there's a lady I helped out, a model, with a certain job, and she knew I do help people chenye maji who are going through depression and stuff like that.
Okay, so your time ulikuwa underwater too, maybe ni wala say if you know you know.
Yes. So I tried okay, now do it publicly. Yes. I started doing some sessions and then ended up here 2018 kafungua certain psychosocial support group called Safe Space Truth Session, which has now over 1,000 members. People who I help through issues, they share their experiences at home, whatever it's challenging them, then they get different advices and stuff like that. Then we see no judgment, no nothing. Just guide you what to do and stuff like that, and bora tu you honest. Sizile you say to my friend sema ni wewe,
sema ni mimi, ati kwanza kutumia third person huko.
No, it's not, it's you. Nobody will judge you. We just say sawa. That's my family, I love it one way or another. And then
what a 1,000. Like how does it work? Like do you guys meet physically? Like
so I have a certain WhatsApp group, so they're there, they give their views on anything, and then we have physical meetups where it supposed to happen like twice in a month, but sometimes planning it's quite issue, but we do meet. Yes, and then people share, we eat, we cook, it's fun, very fun.
Manze, najaribu kuimagine.
Yes. So last year, 2022, we did our anniversary, 5th anniversary. Guys came. It was amazing.
Wow. Now at this point, maybe people are figure out their mental health. Like people say wanasema wako fiti, move on from whatever was.
Not wengine who maybe come home from home with their issues. Now there's a certain time during the meetup we start sharing, saying kuna hii nini. We get advice from people even. People just kawaida, because most people make mental health too serious.
So I think we may receive so much publicity ndio mara maybe inakaa kitu.
Exactly. So we try not to make it frightening for you. So we talk with you. I think the group will not pack your issues. People try find a way to joke kidogo within it. You see feeling kani a lot of burden. Tuta joke nini kasema umepatiwa character development but still advise you do this nini see, at least the jokes, the humor makes it more you feel alive than just to go serious every time.
Sasa tukisema uko na shida ile kushaanza tupata advice immediately. Watu wana crack jokes kidogo.
So we do, yes, those ones, it makes you feel not judged and stuff like that. Kuna vitu we don't do there, like izima quotes the Bible nini, unajua once we put those, most people stay away. They can't like easily just open. So, okay. So, and I love it every day that I do it.
Manze, hiyo ni normal. Hiyo sasa sikuwa najua. Na do you think kuna more of these groups around the country ama do they work?
Yes, I believe so. There are certain people who have groups there, but there are few which are almost like mine. Because I have, like 10, I think, groups of mental health, and each of them have different dynamics. Though I came to realize most people are not like, they're not real. They won't say this is what I'm going through and stuff like that. They always try to put a facade village. They're strong, like no, just be you.
Speak out.
Say, I'm going through this, how can I be helped? So ukisema whatever challenge, people say vile walichezwa sijui na nani nini, but now because if people hate each other you will never grow. So we try to encourage positive vibes, and when people have gone through much negative things in their life, they always see just negative. So
exactly.
The support group, I try to push positivity. So people keep on just talking positive things, meaning it encourages you.
Hey man, that is awesome. Yani kazi fiti sana mnadu. Now kuna hiyo group. Now speaking about Kenya in general, like what's the state of mental health currently?
I can't say it's not as good. But the main thing, I think it's better than 10 years ago, Sam. Because now people can easily talk because of social media. Without social media, because me at least I've experienced the life when there was no social media. So that time you couldn't know, they wouldn't know easy issues. So you think aziko. But now that social media is there, people see it. So wanasema siku hizi. No, it's not siku hizi. It's just that social media exposes this thing. They have been there every single day. But people weren't talking about it. Nika vile COVID came and then watu wakaanza kulai about it. Teenage kids, now teenagers are getting more pregnant. No. every time, but you haven't been reporting about it. But you want to put the hospital on COVID, but it's not. Yes, so these things have been existed. It's just that there wasn't a platform to expose. But the best thing is if you listen to Zimi's opinion, you hear this.
Like now you're the only time people could communicate with through arts.
Yes. Stella wangu story.
Stella wangu ni udem alienda majua kabisa mtoi.
That's a true story. But and it's happening now. Even people just see it wanasema siku hizi wasichana sijui wanafanya hivi nini but it has been happening since. Kuna there's a song ilikuwa ati a lady that mwanamke anavunja sahani vunja kikombe, it's a zilizopendwa song.
No, those are the lyrics.
Yes. But and it's the same thing. A wife keeps on making nagging, and then the husband goes. So you think ati wives ati ladies wamekuwa kigombana side, it has been happening.
You know, up with you me shared a very interesting perspective, because nikiendelea like kufanya research on mental health, naona one of the things actually is because watu kuwa depressed, watu kuwa na anxiety ni social media. Because of all the pressure nini. But now say umeleta perspective ya actually kuna the positive side, which is now ni platform ya kujiexpress. Now I find it's interesting. It's an interesting perspective,
because social media is a platform for everyone to just either be yourself or fake. Enough of people choose to fake. So that's the problem. You find people are faking about their lives vile. Maybe ulipelekwa to lunch siku moja a 5-star hotel, now you want to make people believe that you always go there. But you don't.
Ukapiga picha 50 una post different.
But it's just be yourself. Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares. I came to realize that. So just be yourself, show who you are. The people who love you, they will love you. Those who won't love you, so. And one thing is, you can never satisfy everyone in this world. So just live your life, Ville. You choose to live your life. And then if there's corrections that you choose to be corrected on, you'll be corrected.
You'll be corrected. Alafu maybe wase kukosa kusakam to pressure maybe online, usione ati mse fulani amepost vina Mercedes pia wewe unataka Mercedes kesho.
It can't work. It can't work. There's somebody who told me, there's a rich guy told me, all these guys that you see out here, you will never know the number of people who are going through issues in those cars and how many loans are with that vehicle. But you know not to with it.
Unaona mtu na gari uko like pia mimi nataka.
Yes. Exactly.
Hiyo ni noma sana manzi. Sikuwa nimeview social media, impact of social media to mental health on that perspective. I think menifungua akili design fulani.
It's always just me. I've always looked at media as like a marketing platform where you market the good and the bad.
So it all comes down to the consumer. Wewe unataka the good ama the bad.
And social media, whenever people every time people would say maybe relationships are bad, ama certain people are bad every time, ama kuna accidents every day, because on social media, you've always been looking for the bad things. But if you start changing what you're searching for, it will bring you positive. Because me, for example, on my timeline, we had something to break up PSG and nini. So I don't get those kind of feedback on the feed. Yes, I never. So you wonder. So most people will say, I'll get success stories, nini, this marriage is good, nini, stuff like that. So keeps my mind positive. But people always just search for the bad. A lot of gossip. We feed your mind every day of the bad things. When you see news, they'll give you like maybe 5 or 10 accidents that have happened during maybe the past 1 week. But they will never show you the 100,000 safe journeys that have been there. But that's boring.
Mwanzo ingia tu hivi kwa news usikia ati mtu alitoka kutoka Mombasa to Nairobi akafika fit.
Never. Apana, they want to show you the people who didn't reach. Why? Because they want to live in fear and all that. And they have their news. Because you keep on toes helps them, people to read.
You send your views.
Yes. And that's not right. For me, I'll always stick with that. Because over 1 million people go to Katseme in December, go to Shags and come back safely. But wataonyesha vile 50 people went back. Yeah.
So maybe kunafaa kuwa pia na balance.
Yes.
Easy vitu at least yeah.
At least, yeah. But they always give you maybe 1 or 2 good news, but 10 are bad. So, like, your mind will always end up just seeing messed up things in life. Hivyo tu.
And kutoka tuanza conversation umekuwa ukigusia the word mind sana. Is like mental health directly connected to what you feed the mind?
Yes.
Iko hivyo?
Yes, everything from how you're raised to the environment you live. Najua itaguza watu wengine. Because to a ghetto vile atafikiria is different than to maybe in a posh place.
Exactly.
Very different.
Very different.
Yes. Now, if you want to know that the place that you live, maybe it's slightly toxic, just check how many bars are na chemist. 10 of them or something. You're in a toxic environment.
In a toxic environment. Bars na chemist.
Yes, zikikuwa mingi. You're in a bad a bad place. The boutiques there, look at the kind of clothes they sell here, women type of clothes they sell there. Cartoon your party. Bro, you're in a messed up situation.
You need to run,
move from that place to a better place. So it also shows the kind of people who live there and what you get. So the environment tells you a lot about your mental health and how you will be. So it's very important. Just but when you go to places where unaona ni mabuchari ama it's a place to just chilled most of the time. At least you'll have a balance.
Kuna balance.
So but every morning you just hear a neighbor just shouting sijui nani nini. In a toxic environment.
Kila zbuna mkia tu kelele.
It's a toxic environment, and that's why you'll find most people thinking of negativity every day because of
the environment
they live in. Because it dictates a lot, even in your workplace. If it's like that, the same thing. So but if you find you live in a different environment, then your mindset is different.
Wow. Yani tu kila kitu yani tu iko med kuna cha the mind yani ukimess kidogo
even your friends to keep friends wako too negative every time, so you end up being negative.
So like a negative mindset, you're for sure you're a sign of bad mental health, like where too mentally.
Yes, exactly. You only think of bad things, no progress, no nothing. You just think of this bad thing will happen to me so you never progress.
So you need to check your environment, friends, and just basically anything that is connected to you. Lazima will make sure you positive. Now give out to positive energy all the time.
Even the clothes you wear gives certain energy about yourself. So if you dress good, you feel good, and it also helps you your state of mind.
Kuna venye unaweza tembea wewe mwenyewe unasikia uko comfortable.
Yes.
Crazy. And say like what are the other challenges maybe tuna face in terms of mental health Kenya say?
There's a lot. So if it begins from from the youth mostly, a number of parents who haven't healed from their childhood traumas, they transfer it to their children. So unapata maybe we aliraise kichapa lazima achape mtoi, sisemi ati usiku na mchapa, but it's important.
Kuna ingine.
Don't spare the road, man. There's a problem. So just discipline them in one way or another. But the same thing is also drug abuse. You find it a lot in youths and also grown-ups. It affects your mental health in one way or another. And just a lot, basing on financial stress, because jobs and stuff like that. Yeah, it affects you. Yeah.
So especially, kuna aspect me bring up drugs and substance abuse. Unajua imekamkuri that ni disorder at some point, like overconsumption ni addiction ni disorder fulani, which by itself ni mental health condition. You find very interesting. Alafu sana uongeze hiyo tena uongeze hizi zingine depression, anxiety.
Yes, it pushes. They are like catalysts. For example, if you constantly drink alcohol, it changes certain things in your life and also in your mind, stuff like that. So it helps you. Though bado, to a certain extent, people end up who do certain things when they're high, then say, no. This is something that was inside you. But you didn't have a courage to say it or do it. No, the alcohol pushed you. See.
Yeah.
People blame everything on Saturn. But it's not everywhere. So most of it is just you're the Saturn. Blame Saturn. He's maybe in Iraq. Yeah, so anashindo what the heck, man?
Hapo shughuli Iraq mzee.
Mention you any? God is everywhere. He's the only person who's everywhere.
Yeah, God will do everywhere. Like Zara lazima aende to place. Kutoka hapa siku hapa.
Yeah. So you only comes to manipulate whatever you're thinking and then pushes it to say, this is what you love doing. So yeah. So people always look for somebody to blame, but they don't blame themselves.
I do think maybe upon it all starts.
Yes.
Like the moment when you are accountable for your own actions.
Yeah, when people accept it's them do the problem, then now you start changing. You start having a better life, a better perspective of things, meaning after in relationship, when you accept you are the one in the wrong, stuff like that, and you talk it out, things become better. Like, when people don't see it or not then
of course the other person ndio shida, wewe hata wewe unaga ngori.
Yes, exactly. Those people will complain. They are the ones who have a problem and not the other person.
Noma tena sana. So manze, rule number 1, acceptance.
Yes.
Wewe kwanza accept manze, mimi ndio ngori.
Yes.
I think hiyo pia ndio important kwa the healing process.
Yes, it's very important.
Hadi unaweza pata maybe mse undergo depression for something yeye mwenyewe amejidatea. Maybe it's important to understand ni mimi nilikuwa shida in the first place, itamsaidia.
Yes, exactly. Because I'll use myself for example. Nilisalimiwa on 25th. My phone went. Nilienda because first of all I had a trouser that I had a very short pocket. Na nilijua but nilitoka tu nayo. So easy. I could blame the thief, but still I also had a hand in it. But still ule mtu alinibeta.
Like when you invite me,
exactly. So that's the problem. We should accept certain times we also are the problem in one way or another, but most people don't accept it. So you have to just figure out the role of accepting things and knowing certain things you can't change, others you can't change.
Yes. Yeah, true. That is important. And do you think, now to narrow down our audience to the youth, do you think the youth are aware of these issues? Like, wanajua like what they are supposed to do, like wanajua ku identify when they are not okay, wanajua ku identify when they should accept.
Yes, there's a percentage of youth who know, and there's a percentage who don't, or just ignore. So it's that's the problem. Most they know, but they just ignore it, and it's a problem. So like, for example, as much as Google is our friend and stuff, but still it's our enemy, because a number of times people use Google to diagnose themselves, which is bad. So
Google knows everything.
So you think is this symptoms chaos, but Google will just give everything that it thinks, or rather it has been fed to it.
Okay.
And then you think that's what you're suffering from, and it's not that. So it's also a problem when people just depend on certain things than professionals. So and the youth need to actually look for information the right way, and speak out one way or another, and not be ignorant to pretend to think that they know everything. But
You said youth need to seek out information the right way. Yes. What is the right way?
The right way is looking for professionals. Go, katseme, you seek therapists, doctors, and stuff like that. Read books. One way or another.
Hapo kwa read books nimepoteza.
Do that. Or even documentaries. Watch those. Like, have information on your mind than just looking for AI chat GPT for everything. You will be surprised.
Hebu nikuulize tuko hapo kwa story ya GPT. Unajua siku hizi naona kuna njaro fulani wase wameanza. Especially wase wenye wanasema wako single. Siku hizi wameacha kuwa single, wako na chat GPT. Samse hapo anaenda usiku anaimbia hi. Na umwambia hi, how are you? I'm good. Ana converse naye. Do you think hiyo ni alarm? Am hiyo ni a good thing, like mse kuwa that close to someone who's not?
It's very wrong, and that's a mental challenge. So they don't want to accept themselves. So it's not right. You understand? And the more you're doing that, other people now who are making money, they will know certain things that you lack, aside to make you more redundant and dependent on these things. Because there's a certain video I watched, was it 2023 or 2022? There's a guy in was it China or somewhere, that he came to realize that most people don't have people to hug them or to talk with, and so he made a business out of it. Of course. So you hire him to listen to you. You want advice, you know nothing. Now if you want an advice, you top up. So his business is booming. So just people call him up just to talk with him. It's just there. Nothing, you will do nothing. So he's literally paid for nothing. So he just sit there, talks with you, buy for him lunch,
unamlipa na bado unamlipa lunch.
Yes. Yes, conditions.
Manze, yani kusota ni kupenda kwangu manze.
So it's there, exactly. So it's there, he listens to you, everything you tell him, then kosawa afterwards, and then he's paid and he goes.
Hadi ukitaka haga nakwambia hiyo stuff ni extra.
So
akona red card. Listen.
Hugs. Exactly. And he makes good money in China. I'm like, wow, me, I was surprised. So it's interesting. And people out here are going through a lot of things, but they can't talk about it, and they just need people.
But sasa, how do you identify like the best person to talk to? I think hiyo inaweza kuwa the challenge juu manze, maybe unadhani utaambia mse and maybe you don't trust the person, ama you think you umse si trustable with them,
but you just try. Okay, see. You can ask maybe friends who can I talk with, and certain friends will refer you to someone. Wengine watakwambia, you can talk to me, but then again people fear that I talk with you and then unaenda kupatia watu wengine that story.
Yeah.
So that's usually the problem with most people. That's why they can't trust their friends or things like that. So you just figure out who to talk with. Out here on social media or something, you just search.
After to
something,
your go-to person. Na so ukikosa kabisa utadu.
And upon the trickiest part ever. So you see how you can just talk with somebody, any person. You just see who you can reach out to.
Ngori juu. Now I'm thinking of a scenario especially for young people wenye maybe ama not young people but just any person mwenye uko mashinani. Unajua uko maybe hakuna professionals wa kuongelesha. Ana friend ako karibu ama mse anaweza just like now I'm thinking scenario mse anaweza manivai.
That one is
unless tumpate tu amka mali tuna ng'ombe tu aniambia mo.
Right there are people who do that and so okay, somehow it's therapeutic and somehow it's not right. But you just have to figure out, either you go to the clan leader or something, chief or something, who would know somebody who knows somebody. So because a number of people in Mashinani don't have people to talk with, but you just try.
Okay, so talking about it is one way. Maybe what are the other ways people can use ama wanaweza tumia to make sure that their mental health is in check?
Yes. Listen to music, relaxing music. What else? You can go for walks, talk with people, interact with people. What else? Dress good. There's a lot of things you can do. Just be engaged in several things so that at least it doesn't, we're open to whatever life gives. So but the first thing is always speak out your issues. Speak out your issues. Find somebody to talk with. Create some friends and stuff like that. You can have walks, listen to relaxing music. Things like that. So it helps you move forward.
That is very interesting. Juu najaribu kuangalia connection ya music inasaidia in what way?
Music, there's certain chemicals in your mind that when music moves in a certain frequencies, each song has different frequencies. So these frequencies, your heart responds to it and your mind. So there are certain frequencies, if you feel, it relaxes the mind. And there are certain frequencies when it feels, your mind paces a lot or your heart paces a lot. So you just figure out which kind of music you relate with, or rather which frequency your heart relate with. Then
Art iko kila mahali.
Yes,
Art iko kila mahali. Unajua place mtoka home ku Beverly Hills. Kuna place kuna msee ameweka kuku. Amere a lot of chicken. Sasa kuna ile radio station inaitwa Smooth FM. Hizo kuku zinakoga like kuna speaker mahali hizo kuku.
Yes.
So ukipita hapo anytime na nikaa kuku over 500,000 utapata tu nika Smooth FM kana cheza. Nasikia guys sijui nasaidia gaji sijui kutaga mayai. Niko like what?
But I saw that in National Geographic once. I think on news, there's also a farmer who has who puts earphones or something kwa ng'ombe when he's milking. Then inapatia more milk. Then it gives you more milk than normal. I'm like, wow. So music plays a huge role in a lot of things. Art plays a lot of role in certain things. You never You can never see it or know, but it plays a huge role.
Yo manze, hiyo ni normal. It's interesting pia kusikia inaweza kuwa maybe the key yenye wengi hawajui. Yes. Tumsikiza muziki manze, maybe whatever you are going through itakusaidia kupull through.
Even when people break up song after breakup song, that's why you find breakup songs are the most powerful. They have kuna pain yote. People now relate with it and everything. So you find people can easily relate with painful songs because it comes from the heart. There needs zingine that people fake. So
Okay. Kwanza unatafuta msanii mwenye gently alivunjwa roho kabla ya ngoma. Kuna sikia pain yake wote akienda high pitch unaenda naye.
Okay, you song SG Adele or something. There's something that happened to you. Hello. Hello. See, I think something happened to her, but too many people relate with that song. So because it comes from the heart. And the best songs always come from the heart. Things that you've gone through. Because
kuna stuff line tunasemaga heart to art na art to heart.
Yes. Very powerful. It relates with a lot of things. Son, art speaks too much to the humans than any other thing. Because the world is made of colors. So imagine if the world didn't have any color, it would lose a lot humanity. But color represents everything in the world. So if you want to know certain things, your color will represent everything that you have.
Manze. Unajua sasa zingine unafikiri unadhani umefigure out life, alafu unasikia perspective nyingine uko like what sasa imetoka wapi?
I know.
Ni no masaya manze, we always learning. So maybe tukirap up G conversation manze tunaweza bonga hadi kesho.
I know, right?
Moving forward maybe what do you think we need as a country to make sure that in the years to come mental health itakuwa in a better place than iko sahi?
First, I would love if like the government adds more like funding for mental health projects and stuff like that. It will help to go a long way, because you go to several hospitals out here, most of them don't have these psychosocial, psycho drugs. Is it drugs? People who have bipolar, schizophrenia, stuff like that. Most government hospitals don't have that. So you find it's a problem. And rather than renovating State House with 3 billion, so give more funding to the health sector, and it helps go a long way. The rehabilitation facilities out here are very few, and most zile ziko, they're quite expensive. The average citizen can't afford. So at least keka affordable ones and stuff like that, because not every person can go to, let's say, Madari, because it's the like easiest place. So, but kuna different places that can help accommodate such people, it will be better. And people now embrace mental health as not cheesy or something of the sort, but it's a condition that every person is born with certain levels of mental health disorder or mental health illnesses. It's just that you haven't discovered.
For sure, kila mtu tu yako design yake.
All of us have crazy things, but it's just our levels are different. Because, for example, there's when you want to mess with the lady, touch the child, you'll know how psycho she can be. But so everyone has different levels. But if only they are triggered, But if they're not triggered, you won't notice those levels.
So kwanza pia watu wanafaa avoid hizo triggers. You be aware of the triggers na unazi avoid kabisa.
Yes. It takes you and if you have people in your family who has these issues, stuff like that, talk with them, love them. It can be quite a handful for caregivers and stuff like that, but the more you speak with these people, talk with them, it becomes better for you.
Speak out. Speak out. Wadau, speak out. Hata Ray behind the camera, speak out. Tuko hapa na maybe unaumia. Yeah, so me appreciate sana hiyo manze. Hiyo talk I think imekuwa eye opening. Nimejua vitu sikuwa najua. Na maybe tukikafunga sasa ili kuintroduce nikasema wewe ni msanii like on top of mental health advocacy.
Yes.
Also do other things in the art industry. Nimesikia pia nikituniongelea with such passion.
Yes.
Tukisema art hadi manze.
Yes.
Yes. So maybe tell us about like unafanya nini kwa industry vitu kaa hizo.
So mostly I'm an actor, casting director, and producer, film producer, produce movies and stuff like that, and also talent mentor, because I mentor musicians, actors, models, guide them in several things that they want to do in the entertainment industry, show you the business side of it, stuff like that, how the steps you need to take so that at least you move forward. Yes, those are the main ones. And then now mental health.
I think our next conversation itakuwa your business and talents.
Yes.
Like the business part of it. Yo wasanii huku tuko wengi. Tuko wengi lakini sasa hiyo pati ya biashara hapo tumeuma nje.
Most creatives are off when it comes to like business side of the entertainment industry. Most creatives are off. But you just be guided.
And I believe you are a CEO of a company.
Yes, I have a company for talent mentorship and casting. Okay. It's called 5 Star Series Entertainment. So we help to cast people, mentor them, provide also film production services and stuff like that. Amazing.
Kushoa sanyo amesikia. Wakama sign bana manzao utafutiwa makazi. Usiseme ni kunoma.
Yes.
Yo, bwana Samuel, nimeshukuru sana manze. I think at that juncture leo tunaweza piga comma, si full stop. Comma. Tutaendelea conversation next time. I appreciate sana and I'm sure watu wakiwatch maybe watapata some pointers maybe are aware of.
Definitely.
Na manze we help the nation especially on matters mental health.
Very important.
Any part in short tukikafunga?
We'll just say be yourself, accept yourself, and know that you can't change everything.
Tuache kujifanya ma Superman na Superwoman ukibadilisha kila kitu.
Just you always, because every time any person just needs a Superman needs another Superman, because one way or another you help each other to rise.
Wow. Kuna exercise fulani tulifanya Sunday. Tuliwasha candle. Kila mtu alikuja na candle church. Then sasa ikakuwa moja ndio ilitumika kuwasha hizi zingine zote. So kapata hiyo place yote imebrighten up. Alafu one thing ilisemekana ni hii candle ndio imewasha hizi zingine bado hajapoa. Still bado imewaka. Wewe imewasha yako ukawashia mwingine like ukiwashia msemo mwingine light yako itazimika itaendelea kuburn.
Exactly.
Mwenye mwashia atawashia mwingine au mwingine awashia mwingine. So venye umesema Superman kila mtu anahitaji Superman. So uko Superman, Superwoman, mpao mwingine pia kwa Superman, Superwoman atamsaidia.
And we live to be better people. Because in this world, we're just, here to help each other, to hold each other's hand.
Exactly.
So if you don't leave a legacy of helping one another, then what's the purpose of life?
Purpose. Wow. Noma sana. Wadau, zimeshika. na zimeshika tena sana. But at that juncture manze tunaweza taka kukafungia hapo hivyo until next time. It has been Poleni Kizungu. It has been an episode of Blessed Talks. Ni kwa host wenu manze pale filmmaker, movie filmmaker. Until next time, keep it B shots. Asante sana.